Hi, I'm Sergeant Marty Gonzalez, United States Marine Corps, retired. I received 2 Bronze Stars, 3 Purple Hearts for my actions in Fallujah, Iraq, Operation Phantom Fury. It really touched me to go and have an opportunity to defend my country and fight. And when you're a Marine, you're taught to protect your brothers, and I wanted my opportunity. I really wasn't. I was struggling right before I got the phone call. The day before, I volunteered back in. I saw, on the news, 8 Marines passed away, and it was in Fallujah, Iraq. You could see Fallujah on TV, and there was a black cloud over it. And that black cloud, you could just feel the evil in that city coming out of there. I looked at the TV and I prayed to God, and I said, if you can send me there, it would be an honor. The recruiter called me and he said, hey, you're gonna go, we need you here, basically in a week. I found out I was heading to Fallujah. It just felt like a real big chill come over my body, It was the most amazing feeling ever, and to be answered, and at this point in time, I knew he was with me. And so I went in very open-minded, and I was very relaxed. We entered into Fallujah, Iraq in September of 2004, and as soon as we got there, a mortar landed on the runway. We were indoctrinated into being in combat, and from that moment on, we knew it was going to be a fight in Fallujah. On November the 14th, it was just one of those regular, normal days for us, I guess, in Fallujah, as normal as combat is. We woke up and we were heading into one of the main market areas inside Fallujah. One of my Lance Corporals came up to me. His name was Lance Corporal George Payton. And he said, hey, Sergeant, you've been taking the doors first. Let me take the door. It's my turn. So I let him take the door. As we entered the home, the downstairs was empty. So Lance Corporal Payton took the rest of the squad as I proceeded into the living room, took the rest of the squad upstairs, leading the charge. Went to the first door upstairs. As he kicked it in, there was immediate gunfire, and it took all about 2 minutes, but we kind of knew, that was our first Marine we lost. And for me, he'll forever be my hero that day. I named my first son after him, and every day I'm honored to know, Peyton.
And Marty, he was already in the Marine Corps when 9/11 happened, but I know that's why he made the choice to go back into the Marine Corps to go to Iraq. To receive a medal from the Marine Corps, for it to have a V device on it, which means for valor, means you had to do something extraordinarily brave in combat. He received his 2 Bronze Stars and his 3 Purple Hearts in 33 days. He was shot twice, he was blown up twice, all in 33 days. And he received a Purple Heart and a Bronze Star within 12 hours of each other. So he was brave because when he would hear conflict and when he would hear gunfire, and if he heard his Marines in trouble, he would run to it, not away from it. And I think that's what is so important to remember about him. Marty was an amazing Marine, and you can see that by his medals, but he was an even better father, and he was an even better husband. He loved his kids more than anything in the world, and he wasn't afraid to put on a tutu and dance or grab a Barbie and play and make weird noises and laugh and get down on the floor and do whatever it was the kids wanted. And he was truly the greatest father in the world, and honestly, losing him, that's where my heart hurts the most, is that they've been robbed of such an amazing father.
My dad was a funny dancer, and whenever I wanted him to lift me up, he always lifted me up. He was a good Marine. he sacrificed himself for other people.
My children have never known their father not injured. So he was injured before they were born. So they never knew who he was before he had PTSD or survivor's guilt or before he had the traumas of war. She learned to walk by pushing his wheelchair, and she would push that thing all over the place. Even when she was so tiny and couldn't even see over the edge, she would push, and sometimes into walls, but Daddy didn't care. He would let her steer him anywhere. We lost my husband 2 days after Thanksgiving. He had what's called a pulmonary embolism. It's a blood clot that came loose. He formed them because of his lack of being able to walk, and so because of that his blood didn't circulate, and this blood clot went into his heart and lungs, and it was kind of like a bomb and killed him instantly. His death was a direct result from the grenade blast he sustained on December 12th, 2004 in Fallujah, Iraq, and that his death was a direct result of his military service to the United States of America. He was walking, talking, and then gone.
And the last word that he said to me was, "I love you, baby, bye."
Even though he's left us behind, fighting for our country and fighting for the United States was one of the greatest privileges he ever had. And he would do it again without hesitation. And I know he would sustain even more injuries and pain if he had to, just to protect our freedoms.
As Americans, we come together. Thank you for supporting us. It means so much to me that it was an honor for me to been able to serve in the military. It's been an honor to share my story as well.